Pisces, what's up? What's up? What's up, dude? What's happening? How are you doing today? Froggy Ninjas, what's up? Oh, check this out. I see your picture. I'm working on a commission actually right now for somebody up north. What's up? What's up, dude? Oh, up north. This is actually I think was working. You were wanting this guy right here, Cad Bane, right? Just finished 14-hour night shift. Yeah, I'm wrecked. I hear that, man. It's time to change, hang it up, chill out for a bit. Yeah, Froggy Ninjas. That's one that I'm working on right now. Whenever, Night Owl, what's up? Yeah, Pisces. Whenever you're ready, I can run got your cards right here for you. Yeah, I was about to do that. Let me do that right now. Yo, what's up? What's up? All right. Go ahead and list these for you. That way we can get these sent out to you. So we're gonna run these. So we were doing 10 a piece. So when I get to in the future, my realism cards are gonna start to go up in price a little bit, just because of detail and different things like that. But from the beginning, we talked $10, so we're gonna run $10 a piece. Just give me 1 second. We'll go ahead and add this right now. Well, and I'm trying to figure out moving forward how I'm gonna price out certain things, but and factoring in the time and stuff like that, you know. And let's see, 20 total profile, because then I can go ahead and get that ready. I can go ahead and get that ready for you today. So this was a Goblin Queen. The Cad Bane, actually, yes. I'm working on this one for you right now. You heard 10 apiece. Well, and thing is, I'm trying to figure out, because, like, I'm thinking about doing some black and white sketches too, um, to where I do, less detail or like less color, I guess, because the color, I just picked up a bunch more markers. These things are, these things run out quick, so I'm trying to price out fair to me and the markers and you guys also. So, but then more hyper realism stuff too. Just kind of a little bit more. Yeah, 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 for sure. Hey man, if you want me to do something like that for you, black and white sketch, man, I got you. Let's see. Nick Jedi, how's it going? Sleevy, what's up? Yep, this is your other stitch for your daughter, and then we got the blue one for your son. So these are put aside for when I can start getting to your Anakin commissions. Up north, the Cad Bane is yours. Oh, let's see. Did I show you good enough for the realism? Absolutely, bro. I appreciate you, man. And what we're gonna, like I said, what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to slide in my business card. Everybody gets one of my cards as commissions come in and get pushed out. I appreciate you and your patience because you were one of my first requests from the beginning. So, and off of your Boma card, I already got another request for a Boma card. So, good deal, good deal. So I'm gonna get those packaged up, try to get them out to you, try to get them out to the post office today if I can. Um, Good things happening, everyone. Good things. Yep, up north. If you're still here, this is your Cad Bane that I'm working on. I woke up, literally rolled out of bed, and I started working on this one. So I was like, "What's another one that I can start working on quick?" Because I got some big commissions that I'm gonna be working on. So I'm trying to get all the small ones, kind of knocked out quick that I can move. So, but yeah, Froggy Ninjas, if you're still here, I can definitely do a black and white kind of gray tone mono scale version for you. If For all commission requests, all you got to do is just send me a message, send me a friend request, and then I go ahead and get started on them. Whenever I get a chance. So add it to the queue. But we got other things going on here. I got some Noah's 40. What's up? Got some Ninja Turtle sketch cards that I did just on my own because I wanted to do some Ninja Turtle stuff with the new style I've been implementing with these doing these cards. So I got these two right here, the Cad Bane. Yeah, this is one I'm working on for Up North Sports Cards as a commission piece. One of two. He's doing a Captain Rex also. Well, like I said, any commission requests that want to be made, send me a message through my messenger, send me a DM, and then um, I can get something started for you, get you added to the list. And then I plan on doing that Leo Slick to black and white. The Papa color is really cool looking. Yeah, yeah, that's one of my new ones that I did recently, and it was that I went with that Star Wars theme as the Leo as a Jedi Knight. Cause and it's funny because I was doing this card. I've sold one like this, but the bigger picture when I first I did the picture a few years ago, and then I sold it a few weeks ago, but it was a bigger picture, but the shading was different, and I've gotten a lot better. I've started blending my shading, and I was doing this one, Corellian. What's up? If it was mine, I'd put no more color on that. Yeah, well, and that's what I was doing, just the grayscale with just color on the headband, and then my son was like, "Is that his lightsaber?" Because I hadn't filled in the sword yet, and I was like, "No," I was like, "But that's a good idea, do the lightsaber." So I went ahead and made the sword into his blue lightsaber. So here's the Leo Jedi, and I have this one. This one's not commissioned. This one was just because. So it is open for grabs, is available, as is all of the Ninja Turtles that I have. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, these are some commission ones that I have done for Sleevey. Let's see. And then I have Scrappy, what's up? And then I have the Vader Chew, which is a commission piece that I got to do one more card for him. A painted Pikachu on an energy card. So got that I'm gonna be working on this week. Here's a Kid Boo. This is not commissioned, just a regular card I have on my store up for grabs. Oh yeah, I know who Greninja is. Very familiar with Greninja. See, I got a lot of Star Wars stuff on here, but I know more about Pokemon than I do Star Wars. Right guy, how's it going? And then we got our pair, but I'm also going to be doing Leo and Mikey in this style too. So stay tuned for that. General Grievous and Greninja. That's sick. I actually have a like doing a Greninja Grievous kind of card. That would actually be that would be pretty sick. Um, have to do some modifying, but that'd be kind of cool to mash them up into one. I don't know. Send me a message and we could start kind of mapping it out and figure something out with that. I think that'd be pretty neat. I might just. I'm starting to kind of dive into trying to add some custom stuff, do different things. So maybe what I can do is I'll just get two reference photos of Greninja and then Grievous and kind of have them side by side and just it could be one of my first kind of originals, kind of mashups. Hey, what's up? How's it going, man? And then we got a basic Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, we might be able to pull it off. You know, I haven't been putting limits on myself for a really long time when it comes to my artwork because I've surprised myself in a lot of ways with a bunch of different things. So newer mashup stuff like that would be a big kind of push out of my comfort zone. But ever since I've been on this app, I'm being pushed every day to get out of my comfort zone. So I'm all about it. Maybe I can start some kind of trend that way that I can do like mashups between mashups, different characters. Hey, what's up? Be back and forth for a few minutes. No worries. Got the Leo that you did. Much nicer in person. Oh no no no. Oh yeah. So since you got that one in person, I went ahead and did another version of it. But now he's a Jedi, and I improved the shading on it. So, but yeah, that one is a lot. It looks a lot better in person than than just looking at the picture. So don't let my questions offend. I'm just artistic. I love people's art, but I don't have that creative mind. No, no, like definitely don't feel bad. I mean, I I I I appreciate the questions, and if I can do it, I'll do it. If I can't, I'll try and figure it out. That's the thing. Is even if I know, even if I'm like, shoot, I don't know if I'll be able to do that, I'll make it happen. I'll make it work. That's even nice. Yeah, I like how he came out. My son gave me the idea for the lightsaber. Um, he was at because I did all of this part, and then I had the sword, and he was like, "Is that his lightsaber?" I was like, "No, but that's actually a really freaking good idea." Yeah, there's a few bangers up there. I've been pulling some extra stuff while I've been working on commissions, so I went ahead full fledged into the lightsaber theme, and I like how it came out. Came out really well. And then we got yeah, smart boy. And then we got Donatello, and then Raphael. So then I'm gonna be working on Leonardo and Michelangelo in this style. So if they don't sell if they don't sell individually, then I'll definitely have them up as a. You need to get the full set if you're gonna buy them. So I like how they came out. The colors came out vibrant and just I like all of it. So and then here's a Cad Bane commission that I'm working on. Trying to get some of the smaller cards out. Just sold these two. These were some commissions that I finally got to. So lots of great things going on here. How's your day, man? How you doing? Yeah, so I want to do a full set of. I want to do like the full set of these two in the black and white, or the gray tones for the rest of the colors, and then just the headband be the color. Very cool. Good. Just woke up. Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries, bro. I'm gonna be here for a bit. I'll probably be here for like at least 2 hours streaming. So hang out, kick back, relax. We're gonna get started on drawing here in a minute. Kind of reorganizing my. Yeah, that would be an amazing set. Just kind of reorganizing my markers because I got a bunch of new markers in the last 2 days. So we are reset, refit, ready to make some magic happen. I may even take this time on this stream to do um, sketch out some more Ninja Turtle stuff, just to be able to get the set like ready to be sold as a full complete set. Because that would be a nice little kind of one-on-one type deal, you know. And if you buy these four, you got the full set. This is kind of a one-off set that I'll do. I do need to cut out some more cards. That's what we're gonna get ready to cut some cards out. So I got some more to sketch on. These little things. These are, let's see. So these are almost, yeah. So I actually, yes, I haven't done it yet, but I have the link to submit my application to Tops. Um, I just haven't submitted it yet because I need to. I'm trying to catch up and get some of my easier commissions knocked out, and I got a few kind of bigger ones that I need to work on for this week. But I have the link, and that's something that I will be doing, submitting. But I need to make the cards for the my submission. I have some already with the Star Wars a lot, but I'm submitting for like Disney, Marvel, sports. So I'm kind of submitting for all of them, and seeing what they possibly pick me up for, and then go from there. So I do have that is in on my radar. I just gotta get the cards ready to go to submit to them. But I have plenty of markers ready to start doing those things, and I got card stock and everything. So that's cool. I hope I pull your sketch from the pack someday. Well, look, then you'll be able to say that you met me in the beginning, because I mean I'm in the beginning stages right now of like this app. So I hope for you that happens also. That would be amazing. Yeah, I think before that happens though, I think you'll end up having some of your own art by then, because I feel like we're going to be working on some commissions for you here soon. But basically, whenever you're ready. But I can, yeah, for sure. Well, there's so much stuff that can be done with this, and it's just really cool getting into this community, because I've only been on this app for about 2 weeks, and I've been yeah, I've seen you pop in a few times, so I recognize your name. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out when you do and popping in and out. Very much appreciated. It's changed. That's my goal, is to use this app to connect with people, meet other artists, meet just people in general who like cards and different genres and who want something done specific, So, and it's been a really good way to move my artwork. Um, because I've sold more cards on this app than I have just in person. Okay, so now I'll be able to do some. So I got this came in a thing with my printer, so I'm actually going to do some 4x6s of these. Now I'm going to do the others to complete this set on the same size paper, because this is just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end up waiting to do those on different sizes. So we're going to do some 4x6s on these. These are already cut out. We're gonna find something to draw and get started. 1 second. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Hang on a second. All right. Let us see what we can do. Because I'm gonna. It was, well, actually, I'm gonna finish the Cad Bane. Now I got me some more markers. Let's see where you at, Cad Bane. Oh, I got so many markers everywhere. I don't even know what I'm doing. So I think we're just gonna go with the gray tones for his face mask thing. I am. Yep. It was in the Marine Corps infantry, 5 years. Did a deployment to Afghanistan in 2013, and then second deployment wasn't really a deployment. It was more of a vacation, in my opinion. Went to Okinawa, Japan. Um, just trained machine guns and lifted 8. Had some fun. So, but yep, ex-military, prior military, however you want to say it. That's me. Yeah, Yeah, that was just regular because I mean basically it was as if we were like stationed there just for the time being. You know, like we left the states. Weekend Warriors, what's up? Left the states, went into Okinawa, was stationed there basically, and then came home afterwards. Where is my? Okay, so we got N2, we got N0, N2, N3. Where's another NO? It's not N1. Or is that going to be? I don't know how to get N1, N2, N4, N3, N1. There we go. Another N1. Right. Sorry, I'm getting all my gray sketch markers kind of together, so I got them all near me, so I can just run my switching back and forth. Okay, so this one started with NO. We'll really go to. Yeah, it was an experience for sure. It was definitely a different place, a different breed of people. A lot of good people there, but yeah. Well, look, I get to sit on here with you, so it's all good. Yeah, it's a different place for sure, but we had some fun there, and there was some scary times. So it kind of just comes with the territory. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. One of the best experience of my life. You always been into art, or is this like therapeutic for you to do afterwards? So I used to draw in junior high, high school. I got away from it for a really long time. So about 2006 or so, I stopped drawing, and it was really just because I had too much on my plate then. I just felt I kind of felt overwhelmed because I was in football. Um, then I was in some clubs in school and different things, and I was in art and I was doing karate and all kinds of stuff. So I just kind of got overloaded, and I needed to cut off the excess where needed. And so I really kind of just let everything go. And art was one of those, unfortunately, that I let go to the wayside for a very long time. And that's actually it was it wasn't until about 3 years ago or so I started drawing again with my daughter at the time when she was 3 or 4. Started drawing with her, um, and I just picked it back up, and now I'm doing this pretty much full time, working commissions, and I do some other work to just make some extra money to help us pay some bills, get out of debt. But I am also 100% service connected with the VA, so it also gave me another avenue to be able to stop working and just work on my art and my brand. So, but it is also therapeutic for me. So it's pretty much both answers. Smitty, how's it going? Yeah, so basically, both answers would be, or questions, the answer to that is the same for both. Um, and I just got back into it and I haven't left it. And, I'm just full fledged back into it. And I've just been progressing over the last few years and, um, or, got back into it. Now I'm in it. So, hey man, I'm glad to be back into it too because not only therapeutic, but I've been able to make some really cool art pieces and paintings because I do paintbrush work too. So I've done a lot of newer things that I've never done before. Even when I was in high school, I've been pushing the limits. So um, I'm glad to be back in there, back into it. But yeah, it is also very therapeutic to me to sit down and draw, and now really getting into these color drawings and shading and blending. Um, it's been a fun experience. It's been a fun ride, and then meeting so many awesome people like all y'all, and then meeting some other artists on here who I've been watching their stuff and learning from them. It's been a big boost to my skill set also because I'm trying to become the best that I can at what I do. So I've been learning a thing or two, and I've made some progress just in things that I've worked on when I first started working on this app to even now. I made some pretty good progression. So I don't really have an answer for that whole question about Cad Bane because I'll be honest with you, I am still trying to catch up the actual Star Wars series myself. Um, I'm on episode 4 right now, so I am. I got. I wasn't. So I love. I like Star Wars. I'm not a diehard Star Wars fan, but doing all these sketch cards on this app, um, I'm actually becoming more and more of a fan again because I was the original, 3 movies growing up, and didn't really watch much of anything afterwards because I just kind of fell off from some of those different shows and stuff. So, but ever since, because and what really started all of this was I had a May the Fourth event here in my hometown. Um, so I needed Star Wars stuff and I had nothing, and Um, I had just started streaming on here. So when I started streaming and I started making, I started coming into Star Wars kind of feed and I was drawing Star Wars stuff for the show. People were like wanting to buy everything and then get the commissions done. So I was just like, oh, wow, this is amazing. And here I am 2 weeks into it and I've made pretty good off of just the commissions that I've done. And then here we are. Grew up watching the old Ewok movies from the 80s. Been a fan since I was 3. Wicket was my fave back then. So I've never watched the those ones, but I I was, episode 1, 2, and 3 was where I started with Star Wars. We had the cassette set, the trilogy. I think I still have it. Um, but yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest things I found out with this fan base is you know been giving me so many ideas for drawing purposes and art pieces and commissions and wanting to buy stuff right away like because I've had like and I had a few like Pokemon cards that I started selling on here, but I mean I've done like I just started doing sketch cards recently, and now I'm like working to be all official with it, and I'm gonna get the actual cards that I can sign the back of and do it the right way, So, but it's been really cool. I'm enjoying it. I like it. Hey, up north, I guess I'll have some live feedback from you. What would you like me to do the outside, like the white spots? What color you want me to make the gradient for the background? Not finished with him yet. I still want to add some more details, but I'm a color gradient the background. So if you give me a color scheme, I'll go with that. If not, I'll just pick some colors. Because next I'm gonna add some white highlights. White highlights. Um, I was gonna stay away from. I was kind of thinking the first thing when I kind of looked at it that popped in my head was like a yellow, like a few like two or three colors of yellow, kind of blended out. So if you're cool with yellow, I could roll with yellow. If not, I could do something differently. Okay, cool. We'll go with yellow. That makes it easier. That way it'll be similar to this right here, how the Gohan Beast Gohan that I did is kind of gradient out. I like how that yellow looks. So sweet, we'll do yellow. Can you do a gradient like sunset? Yeah, yeah. So kind of do like a yellow into an orange into a red. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. We'll try that out. It's a good idea. No, yeah. I like suggestions. Like my thing here is just because I'm doing all this art, I'm coming up with stuff. I don't mean I know all of what would look good. Y'all know what looks good too. So I rather have suggestions. So that's perfect. What is that? Hey, I throw shit at the wall all the time to see if it sticks. Sometimes it does. Sometimes I gotta clean off the wall, or I gotta clean up the floor. So I mean, it just depends on the day. No doubt. I mean, I think he would like the idea too. You know, I'm just assuming, but I would imagine that he wouldn't. He would like that color gradient idea. Let me see. Need a need a do some color swatch. Well, and he also gave me choice to. So I picked the yellow. So let me find some colors that I can do pretty close together, like a yellow, a light yellow into a light kind of orange, or this one, caramel, into a reddish color. So we're gonna go yellow, kind of a orangish into red. Let's see. See what we could do with that. Well, let's see. We'll start with our yellow. Okay, we'll do yellow. And we're gonna we'll come this way with the color. And I'm blend these. Oh, actually, let me do the reds. It's gonna be a tiny bit of red. So maybe do like that. Now we'll maybe those colors are too close together. Well, no, it's gonna blend. I just gotta work it out. Absolutely, I could do that. Let's see. So if I order like 4 trading card size, can you do what you did with Leo up there in that smaller size? Yeah. Yeah, I should be able to still get it to come out on that smaller card. Road to tops. I could definitely do that. I like that. That's cool. It's a cool idea. And then what I could do is I can number them. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can number them. Oh, you're good. Yeah, no, I could number them, put like 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 4. That way it'll be like have the whole numbering system. All right, let's see. Let me try submitting some sketches to top. Yes, I will. I sure will, bro. So I have a few to submit for Star. Well, I have plenty for Star Wars, but I'm gonna be submitting some other ones for Disney. Um, yeah, yeah. No, that's a great idea. I like that. Good idea. See, and as I said, I don't always come up with all the ideas, so don't leave it all up to me, y'all. I like help with because y'all know. Thing is, y'all know more about the stories on these at this point, so you know what kind of backgrounds that these characters have been in before. So you can it helps, which I mean is just kind of a basic background with like the you know that color scheme, but still. But yeah, I am going to be submitting some sketches to Tops. I'm going to be submitting some very soon. It's just I gotta take some time to make the specific, um, specific sketches that I wanted to submit because I want to. If I haven't already had some that I feel is the best of the best, which I feel like I do have some already that I would consider to be top notch, best of the best. Um, so I'm gonna definitely get those together, and then I gotta do a few for like some Disney characters, like some princesses, some Pixar characters, and then some sports characters. So definitely want to get those all done so I can just submit it all together. So, but yeah, I will definitely be submitting to Tops with my sketch work. Sweet. I mean, based off your sketches I've seen, I feel like yours will get put in there because no offense to some other artists, but I feel like yours are a lot more accurate. Yeah, and here's my thing. I don't, as an artist, I don't I'm very critical of my stuff and I will kind of keep it at that, keep my opinions to myself because I have since this whole sketch card kind of thing has come about, I've seen a few and I've seen some like really really amazing sketch cards that I'm like, holy crap, like that's the I look at it as when I see those like highly detailed, high skilled type of sketches, I'm like, that's the level that I need to submit at. That's where I need my stuff to be, or just make sure that I'm submitting the best of the best when it comes to these sketches. Because I don't want to submit anything subpar, and I also don't want to push out commission stuff that's subpar. So, you know, but like I said, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna talk crap on some other artist's stuff, um, because they just may have a different style. And they also could have maybe just had an off time when they were sketching, you know? So just kind of depends. But I've seen some questionable ones too. Angler, what's up, bro? We're gonna be preparing to get started on that prop. I'm thinking tomorrow when I'm able to sit at home and get my sketch work done. I think tomorrow we're gonna sit down and do some more progress on your bigger sketch. I finished up two. Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty bad as far as just like well and like I said, I've seen some of them. I've seen some of them and I'm like, well, because I've seen some and I was just like, I thought to myself, even I told my wife that I was like if I'm not submitting a sketch, if I'm submitting a sketch and it doesn't look something like this, and I mean, I feel like I still got some work on this to do, but if it's not at like this quality or something like this, or the turtles, or just in general, like I'm not submitting that. I don't want my name on that. You know, my name and my brand is very, very valuable to me. So, and I mean, I'm pushing out like this one, and I got this one going out. I got some things I want to fix on some things, but I'm trying to push out the best that I possibly can and get better as I go. Ghost Crew, how's it going? Yeah, and like, I mean, I could see, if somebody pulls like a sketch, something like this, or one of the ones that I've been doing, I feel like that would be like a fire moment in stream, to pull like that type of sketch card. Because when you get to where you're pulling a sketch card, you can the hype's going to depend on how good the sketch is. Like I said, I've seen some high end, some really good sketches that I'm like, that's what I want my stuff to be like. I want top notch, high quality. I don't want it to look like dog ass. Excuse my French. Put foil tops masterwork along the bottom with your signature on the back. Come on, man, that's a banger, right? Let's see. Is this white? Brick white. Let's see. I don't know if I can. Damn it. Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot that I'm learning. There's a lot that I want to learn, and I don't. You know, I'm to the point where I'm going to make sure that I'm going to stay humble because there's a lot of things I need to work on, a lot of things that I want to improve on, a lot of things that I want to get better at. So, yeah, so those are like I think they call them the PSC cards. I was actually talking about Corellian about those, and they have on the back. It's like the front of the card is the card stock, and then the back of it is the thick part where it has the spot to sign your name. So I'm actually going to order some of those that I can get them off of Amazon. So these are kind of version one sketch cards with just the back is just going to have, the bleed of all the colors. But moving forward, my sketch card, I'm actually going to order them this week because I need to get some bigger, I need to get some top loaders that I can put this size card in. But I'm gonna be getting top loaders for that, and I'm gonna be getting the actual sketch cards that I can sign my name and put that on the back. That way, these can turn into what you see. Like I'll be more official at that point. So And then eventually, when I get like my brand logo kind of figured out, I'm gonna definitely get the so yeah, I'm gonna order those. Actually, I'll probably order those today when I wait on it because that's something that would serve me well with all the commissions that I got coming up, and just future commissions. But yeah, like I'm definitely gonna do a series on those size cards, um, these and like those on those size cards for sure. Let's see, what was I gonna? Oh, I was looking for white. Looking for the white, so I can add some white highlights, get some extra detail in here. Where's my? Paint, I have a paint pen right here. What do I do with it? Let's see. Maybe I can use. Let's go with this. And I'm also gonna do. Um, Thinking about doing. I mentioned. I think I mentioned this earlier. Thinking about doing V1 sketch cards of potential future tops artists. I like that. What I'm gonna do is also um, make some sketches that are like the black and white. So I'm gonna do like sketches that are just pencil with pencil shading and like crosshatch shading, and then add some other like do some just gray tones, grayscale with the selective color, um, and then kind of go from there. So as as it progresses, I'm gonna offer different variations of the cards because I was well, and I'm so y'all are gonna be the only ones to hear this right now because y'all are in here, but I will also be getting the like the masking kind of clear paper that I can put on. Yeah, we could do that. Now I do need to see how much it's gonna cost me, how much the cards will cost because I will have to charge. I probably have to figure out my pricing according to how much it costs me to buy those cards. So those might be a few dollars more just because of the cost of the card itself. Because like these right here, I literally just cut these out from a sketchbook thing. So like the cost of this is really nothing. I can do. I don't even really charge for that. I mainly just charge the artwork with these. But yeah, we'll figure that out. But yeah, you can if you want to wait, like get with your son, see what y'all want to get, and then we can do some on those newer cards that I can actually sign the back because that's what I would like to do moving forward. Is now that I'm doing so many of these sketch cards, it's time to up the game to legitimacy to have those little areas on the back that I can go and sign. That way, y'all have these legit cards. I mean, not that these aren't legit, but making them really legit. SRT Breaks, TCG, what's up? Make mine bangers. I need to send in the tops first before I get them. I'm cool with that too. Well, and I think for the tops, because if you're doing Ninja Turtle stuff, they won't. I don't think there's anything I would need to send for tops for that. But if it's anything Star Wars related, for sure, because I'm gonna have so much Star Wars stuff, I'm gonna have to sit and figure out like which ones. Okay, yeah, I'll have to sit and figure out like which of these is gonna be my ones, because I have I did a Darth Maul. Um, I did a Darth Maul one, and it came out really good. Reflection Star Wars cards. No, I haven't. But I was starting to say something. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be getting some the was it? It was like a masking paper, and basically what I'll be able to do with that is, and I'm gonna start adding more details too. I'm gonna be doing details with pencil color too. So I'm actually gonna start adding more detail with the pencil color. So down the line, that's why my $10 cards will eventually turn into a little bit more, just because more material, more details, a little bit more time. But right now we're at $10. I think once I make the jump to those PSC cards, that's when I'll do a price increase on the $10 cards, just because the card itself, and then my work's going to continue to get better and better. So you have at least there's at least that to my advantage and also to your advantage, because then you'll be able to own something that's gotten even better. They're pretty dope, but was thinking that they might be a little more difficult to make. Yeah, I'm gonna check them out. I haven't really seen them, so I'm gonna have to look into them and just kind of um, see what that's about. JB407, how's it going? But no, the masking paper. What's up, man? Just getting some working on some commission work. Got a bunch of newer hits that I made for sale. Kit sister campaign. Okay, cool. Yeah, whenever you get it all figured out, just message me, and then we'll definitely get you situated. But the masking paper is like a clear paper that I'm gonna put over, and I'm gonna trace out like the character. So this would work really well on like a card like this, which I might actually do this to these when I get the paper in. But basically, you put the clear paper, I trace out my Raphael, and then I take it off. I cut it out with an X-Acto knife, and then place it back over him. And then I can take like spray paint and different things to add like a extra background or more details on the outside of it to add like a whole nother 3D element to the card. So that's something that I'm going to be doing also in the near future that will be kind of part of the style for certain cards. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Like I said, y'all are the people in here, the first ones to really hear about that, because that's something that I've been like looking into from some other people that I know do it on Instagram that they do these for like tops and other things. So I definitely want to. I'm gonna try a few, and then that'll be a new standard. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty neat because it's all just layering. It's a big thing I've been learning with all this, and the finer details is just layering everything. Once you get one layer knocked out, you go get another layer situated. And then I'm gonna legit, or then what I'll do is I'm gonna do some pencil color variations to where I sketch it out, and then I don't use the alcohol markers. I'm just gonna use Prismacolor pencil colors to shade, get the colors that I like, get the colors right, how they need to be, and and that just be a whole nother version or type of sketch card, because I've been just doing these types with the Copics, because that's kind of what's been main demand for them. So let's see. Hold on, we're missing some music because this is too quiet. All right, there we go. And we got some music. Purple hue. Ayana Yang, what's up? How's it going? It's nice too is these Copics and like these Prismacolors. You can kind of blend them on top of the Copics and you can add more details on top. So they're actually they work really well together. But we are just hanging out. We are working on Joe Wannix. What's up? Working on a quick commission piece, and then well, I think up north was I think his other one. If you're still here, I think your other one is a Captain Rex, if I'm not mistaken, to go along with this one. So I'm going to probably pull that up next. Because if I can get that one knocked out today, I mean, I could throw these two up on the block for you to grab. And then I have a few Captain Rex requests. And we're going to be doing the arms with the crossed weapons, crossed pistols, or whatever it is. So, yeah, it's going to come out good. It's going to be a nice one. Yeah, all I'm doing really now is just adding some minor little details, some little random colors here and there to kind of add some different elements to make it pop. Yeah, Captain Rex is a fire pick. I found a pretty cool picture. Well, I mean, they sent me the picture, so got a good one. Well, I am. Let's see. I'm trying to get most of these done in the next week or so. So I have an Excel spreadsheet. Let me pull it up really quick. So I just finished two. So those are going to be going out. Let's see. We got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm at 29 commissions backlog right now. Sullivan, how's it going? So I'm trying to get, and I just, like I said, I was at like 35, so I've gotten a few out. These were two, so that was two that are out. The Pikachu Vader is one. Um, the two Stitches were two of them. So Pat's fan 55, how's it going? So I'm making some, and then this is another one. Um, that was which I can actually basically check that one off because that one is I'm finishing that one up right now. Yeah, I mean, what I did the other day was I just started like doing a bunch, just sketching out a bunch. So as I say, I'm trying to. I got some bigger pieces, and I got some of them that I got like one dude. I got 6 cards to do. Another one I got 6 cards, but he's gonna. I think it's gonna be 6 of this bigger size. So that's gonna be a big one. Um, so I'm trying to get the smaller ones out of the way. That way, I have time to just focus on those bigger ones because I have a Kylo Ren that I'm going to be doing for the end of this week on this size, which I did one like that and I sold it. So yeah, we're working through. But yeah, since I'm working on this one, I'm about to just actually start sketching out Captain Rex. All right, I don't. I'm gonna get Captain Rex started here in a second. Trying to look at my reference, trying to see if at all. Oh, you know what I could do? Since I have, I'm trying to. But yesterday I had a really like productive day. I cranked out a lot of stuff yesterday. So Jedi Sis 99, how's it going? So yesterday was a good day as far as getting a lot of pieces out or just done, which is the Bulmas that I worked on. I had sketched out this one last night just to have it ready to start this process today. So definitely working. We're we're firing for sure. So and hopefully tomorrow I don't really think I have a whole lot of running around I have to do tomorrow. So I'll be able to just kick back here and get my work done. So we got Cad Bane. Let's see. All right, we're gonna find us a spot. Trying to find a decent spot to sign it. All right, so that one is done. Cad Bane, Nico. So actually, what we'll do, we have one little spot needed to just touch up a little bit because it's going into the shadow. Cad Bane going in. No, he doesn't. He gives all the back sass and takes none. Select toys, how's it going? So yeah, that's another one complete. All right, let's pull up. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of cool because Select Toys' profile picture is the person that I'm about to start drawing and sketching. Imagine that one. Okay, so, I'm just gonna start with a. Start with this. Do our line. Kind of do our go like that. And we will go like that. Kurt 27. How's it going? What's up? What's up? Not much. Just working on a quick sketch commission, or trying to do it quick. And then got some other cards up for sale and finishing up some other commissions. So we in grind/hustle mode right now. Jake, Jacob Tony 66. What's up? Currently working on a commission piece for Up North Sports Cards. His Captain Rex. We just finished his Cad Bane card. Now we always do that. I need to fix my angles. It's the only bad thing about doing this on stream. I kind of skew my. It's kind of sideways, so I have to twist the helmet a little bit. That's why I need to get a better like overhead camera setup to film. So I'm looking at what I'm looking at straight on, not at an angle. That's all right though. It's just a sketch. It can be fixed. If I didn't have it, if I didn't mess this up beforehand, then I'd be starting over. So it's not all of that antenna, but we just ran out of room. So you can use your imagination. Charlie, what's happening, dude? Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! I made another funny. JB, hey, earlier today, while I was at the gym, we were having that conversation, and I went and pulled up the music video for that song. I was getting all into it. It really is. Yeah, that was my gym song for cardio this morning. And then I put on some other stuff for my lift. Yep. Well, I had that, and then I did some Dragon Ball Z stuff. So that always gets me pumped up. It was like a dubstep mix of audio when Goku goes Super Saiyan against Frieza for the first time. So it's a nice little motivation there too, because that's such a sick like scene in the show. Now I'm trying to draw Captain Rex. I know, like I've just for me sitting around like these last few months of like getting into doing more artwork, a little bit thicker, but I'm gonna turn that into muscle and I'm gonna slim back down this summer. Yeah, it's not good at all. Absolutely not. But yeah, these were commissioned that I finished earlier. The Bulma, the Goblin Queen, and then Cad Bane finished him this morning. Did you say um did you send me the link for the like the actual? Yeah, I just started it. Um, did you send me the link for the those PSC cards to buy? Or I remember you saying that you were gonna. You might already emailed. I honestly I didn't even check my email because I'm probably gonna order some because I want to start. Oh no, no worries. I didn't know if you did or not because I was just talking to some other people in the chat about that. They were saying how you could get those. I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, I need to get those. I need to order some, so I'm actually order some today because I'm gonna switch to doing those on for my sketch cards, like this trading card size. So, and obviously, like I was telling them, price will be kind of adjust according to that because those are just a little bit more cost associated with buying those. Yeah, exactly. So you can order, so you can order some once I have those cards in. That way, it could be official. And if y'all don't already follow Charlie Cody, go check his stuff out. He's another amazing artist on this app. He's actually a sketch card artist for Tops and Upper Deck currently. So I think he's starting to stream more. So go give him a follow and go check his stuff out. It does phenomenal work. Especially if you're a Star Wars fanatic, he's got it down pat. Absolutely, man. Like I told you earlier, you're helping drive me, for my skill set, my skill level. So, and like I tell you, a lot of what I've been getting better at is because I've looked at your stuff and other people's. So we're here to help each other, and there you go. Let's get that man some more follows because his work definitely deserves more viewing and more engagement. So you can follow him on Instagram too because he's active on there as well. So you can also see a lot of his other past work that he's done already for some of these card companies. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go and once I'm off stream, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get some of those. I'm gonna probably order some because I need to get some so that could be my new standard of how I do my sketch cards like this. Um, and Corellian wants me to just. He told me to just make a few on the like whenever I get the PSC cards, just to make a few sketches that he's like surprise me um, for him to purchase, and he'll put that on his he'll actually put that on his streams and stuff like that. Oh well, shoot, there you go. Go check him out. I'm gonna try to make it, but I got one of my demos tonight. at 6. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna miss your stream. Yeah, no, we had talked on the phone the other day, and he gave me the rundown of everything. So I know, but I want to come and support you and hang out and come. I want to see you live and I want to see you draw live. So, but I know you're gonna be doing more, streams and stuff like that. So you'll be doing more streams and whatnot. Haha. No pun intended. Sorry, dad joke. Do you just do Tuesday streams? Is kind of what your schedule is? It's kind of where you're at on your stream schedule is Tuesdays. I should probably have a better schedule for my stuff, but I'm kind of just so slammed right now. Yeah, yeah, with all the stuff you got to do, all your stacks of all the sets you got to do. Yeah, I'm trying to get some cards made up this week to submit to Tops. That way, I can at least get the ball rolling with that because I know it's a few week. Well, based off of their page, it's a few week turnaround to them contacting you and kind of letting you know, hey, welcome to being our new slave. You made the cut. Oh, really? Huh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I haven't. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just I haven't even had time to draw some more stuff up to submit. Now, do they have to be a specific size card that I submit, or just like if I wanted to like say these were Star Wars, like I could just submit pictures of stuff that I've done within those guidelines that they want for those different ones. Okay, so I got to do them on 2.5 by 3.5. Okay. Well, I might even wait. I might even actually wait till I get those PSC cards in and make some like official ones, even if it would be somebody's commission pieces. That way I could have the right size card that I'm sketching on and then submit that. Because I mean, oh, okay, okay. I looked it over, but I didn't. I wanted to go back and really look at all the specifications, the specifics of everything. So, but I mean, it makes sense because the 2.5 by 3.5 is your standard, your standard card size. So it only makes sense that you sketch out something. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not like they're gonna ask for that card to be part of a set. That's basically your resume for them to look at your portfolio. True. I could do that too. These are all true statements. Might have to do that. I'm going to do the Disney character one. I'm gonna go do the princesses ones with weird faces to copy you. You're like, wait a minute. I know, I know what's going on here. You tried to fool me. That's so crazy, man. Like all that work you put into them, and just Yeah, we just wanted them smiling. That blows my mind. It's my own fault for trying to be funny. They're gonna look at it like, oh, we got a funny guy on our hands, so we got a comedian over here. He's done great work for us for all these years, but do you think we're paying for a comedy tour here, Charlie? No. We're not trying to have a good old. We're not having a. Yeah, they're gonna be laughing. All right, they're gonna be like, yeah, check out who's getting the last laugh, the paper shredder, because your work sucks because we didn't want this, assholes. I'll be laughing all the way to paper shredder, and hence the shredder being born. See, it's all connected. Paper shredder became the actual shredder, and that's what starts our Ninja Turtle storyline. You've actually been so nice to me. Lucasfilm rejected 25 of my cards, and then Topps personally went to bat for me. Oh, really? Wow. Well, you gotta at least you got a good working relationship with them. You know, you've done really. I'm sure you've done so many pieces for them and so much good work in the past. So, dang, rejected 25 of them. Wow. Yeah, I guess you can't like whatever happens happens. You know, like you said, it was just kind of at this point it was just really on you for trying to be funny with the assignment and not really push out what they wanted. But at least they wow, they were probably like, well, we shouldn't have gave that raise. It's funny they gave me a raise for never having cards rejected, then immediately. Oh, how the tables have turned, right? They're probably like, damn it, we just spoke too soon. What is this crap? Who gave him that raise? Who approved that? You did, sir. Damn it. It's gonna be like from Spaceballs when he's like, surrounded by assholes. Well, keep firing assholes. Ay, ay, ay. Also, yeah, no takesy backsies. It's like you already gave me the money. Nope, can't take it back. Uh-uh. Ay, ay. You're a mess. You know that? You're a freaking mess. For real. Don't worry, I'm a mess too. I'm a mess myself. Are you buying that van you were talking about? Talking to him again today. Ooh, the second time in a row. I think that's it. Building momentum to the building some momentum to get the ball rolling on the van sale. Then you'll be able to be a mess cross country, just terrorizing everybody, um, delivering their cards. Like, here, I'm here. Here's your shit. Take it and go. You could submit some cards to Tops and they get rejected. You're gonna pull up at the front lot. So I see we're rejecting cards again today, aren't we? Well then, I'm gonna sit right here in your parking lot. Let me in your house. I need a shower. right? Yeah, because they're not going to allow you to use the showers at the truck stops. They're just going to be like, no, this is for trucks, like big rigs, not minivans, not vans. So they're going to be like, what are you doing? Like, where did you come from? What hole did you crawl out of? Hey, you see that mobile mastery of the eighth wonder of the world sitting over there? It's my mobile studio, art studio, you know. So I'm an artist. We stay cooped up for hours at a time, drawing pretty pictures for people, hoping that they don't get sent back. Some montage of me getting chased out by cars. Well, then you can have your own. You can legit have your own card series and packs with random sketch cards of um, you being chased. Here's the here's this one edition, one of one being chased over here. Alex gets money. What's up? Oh man, that would be funny. You could just draw like on the side of your van. You could just put something like, um, just put something like getaway van, or getaway getaway vehicle. Yeah, that wouldn't go over very well. Pretty cartoon like sometimes. Gaming Bible Star Wars brings back Luke Skywalker for sequel or something. I don't know. I just saw something pop up. I guess now that I'm versed in the an airbrushed wizard mural on the side of it. Yes. Yes. Just there's nothing else to say for that, but then yes. I'm gonna hit you with this one. So much for blending. But I'm gonna hit you with this one. So yes and no balls. So now you gotta do it. So much for blending in. Yeah. Well, I mean, if your life's already pretty much cartoon like, then there's not much blending in going on as it is. So might as well live on the edge. Wish it was more normal. Yeah, but here's my thing to that. What the hell is normal? Like, answer me that question. Because I ever since I got out the Marine Corps, I've been trying to figure that out ever since then, and I'm still trying to get my life together. So normal, I don't know what you're wishing for. Whatever your normal is normal. That's your normal. That might not be normal compared to other people, but doggone it, it's normal for you. So own that shit. Whatever it, hey man, preach, right? Preach, brother, preach. Whatever it is, I'm nailing it. I don't know. Let's see. It's my first time drawing freaking Captain Rex dinosaur. Yeah, I have a minor in psychology. Um, so yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's crazy how the mind, just the mind and just the psychological aspects of things, how that whole balance, if it's thrown off, like It's it's wild. Just because anatomy still blows my mind, like just how our bodies work. It fascinates me. Cognitive psychology blows my mind. Yes. Yeah, just like how does your mind comprehend and just do what it does? Well, it's like this, what we do with art. Like you said the other day, like how you see something and draw it is how you render it. Rendering is rendering just in different formats. So you and I can look at the exact same photo and render it two different ways from the exact same thing. And it's like, how does that happen? But your mind sees it one way and my mind sees it another. Yeah. Yeah, we probably have a lot less idiots in the world. Don't worry about that little one. Yeah, no, I think everybody should like have a little bit more personal education into just how the mind works. Yeah. One, that's a big thing with just art in general is you see it one way, I see it another way, and we may have it similar, in some areas, but then at the same time, completely different. So it's just crazy. It is just knuckin' futz. Doggone it. Did it again. Oh well, I'll fix it after. Then again, I'm probably not going to fix it. No, I'll fix it on the inking part. That's really cool. Yeah, because then it's like, okay, we all are using the same picture. Let's see what you let's see what you see. Let's see what you see and what that looks like for you. And it just gives you a completely different perspective on where their mind is as far as how they how they rendered it. That's really cool. Kind of curious, like to know what's the because I feel like there's probably just a ton of them, but like how many like independent artists that they take on to work on these projects, like I guess at any given time, because I feel like almost feel like they have extra artists on there, so like if they're gonna reject it, they have other artists to have stuff done for the specific drop. Angler, what's up, bro? Oh wow, 500 artists. That's pretty crazy. Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's Tops is vast, so it's not just okay. All 500 of you assholes here, here, draw this. No, that makes sense. They got plenty of. There's plenty of projects. Right, all you assholes here, take this and make it into something. Dang it, Tyler, what is up, bro? Sorry, we're just kicking it, talking crap. The works, talking about how Charlie submitted, got a raise from Tops, and then they rejected 25 of his cards. Just distracted us from working. Maybe a little bit, but Reaving yet? No. So I'm knocking out some of the small cards. I know, I know. Don't worry, my dude. It's coming. It's coming. Because I'm actually gonna be. I'm probably gonna sketch out all the big ones tomorrow. Actually, because I have your Reaving. I have this one that I sketched out. Um. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, dude. And like he said, he just got a freaking raise for not having cards rejected, and then they rejected 25 of his cards. Like that's some kind of like I don't even know. That's just like the irony of a scenario. And now the Disney stuff. Yeah. Well, what like in the email? So do you have to redo the Disney ones, or you're on the shit list? They were like, "All right, Charlie, we're gonna give you one more shot." They haven't said yet. I guess they want to wait and see till they get them in to kind of see. But I mean, you sent scans of them, so they know what they know what they're getting. See, I would think that they would have. Yeah, they know it's coming. I would think that they would like give like you have your deadlines for your scans, and then you submit it or you submit your scans so they know what they're getting, and if they feel like they should give you some feedback, maybe like right then and there. That way, okay, if you got time, you can maybe. Well, I guess if it's all of them done, yeah, true, true. So it's well, it's about to be 501, so they're gonna be dealing with my ass pretty soon too. So that's a lot of assholes to deal with, especially if they're all like you. Damn, what am I getting into? Oh shit, this is funny. They'd be so lucky. Well, we'll see. We'll see if they want to take on a whole another asshole from down the bayou. Well, I'm about to do some like some different stuff too. I was telling some of the other people in here earlier. I want to get some of that masking, like that clear masking paper, and do some cards where I cut out the outline of the character and like add like some paint, like paint flickers or paint splatter or something different to it that gives it even more of a 3D element or like something different. So, but I gotta buy some. Oh, okay. Um, is that stuff that you have to order, or do you are you able to buy that like locally wherever you're at? Because if I could find some of that stuff like in person, I would just buy something similar in person and try it out on some of these cards, and then have a whole nother thing that like a whole nother Amazon. Okay, yeah, yeah, me too. I mean, that's typically the answer. At least with Amazon, you don't have to wait long for it to get to you. It ships out, and you can, especially if it's like an item they got a special going on with it, you can get it, you know, next day, same next day shipping or something like that. So as I say, like today, I'm gonna do buy those order some PSD cards, and I'm gonna buy some of that paper because like I would really like to actually do that on these cards. Cut out what I might do is I might do like a couple different layers, or because what I'm thinking is I might actually do like trace out Donatello on the top layer, and then I don't know, because I might do, well, the tops won't let you use adhesive stuff. Yeah. Well, the adhesive stuff is not to stay on there. It's just to, which I mean, if that's something I can't use and I can't use, I'll just use that for my personal stuff. But like that adhesive stuff, you like cover up the character, and then you have, well, yeah, it's just for masking. It's not to add on to it. Basically, what I want to do is like mask Donatello, cut the outline of him out to where he'll be covered up, and then the outside, the borders, I can flick like paint and different stuff, and then peel the thing off of him. That way, it'll cover him up, and then it'll add all of that extra stuff. Um, if you check out on Instagram, the guy, you might know of him, Benson Inc. He's a sketch artist for I think Upper Deck, and he said on his profile thing it said Reddit. He's got like 50,000 followers. He's up there, and his shit's like clean. Like he's got some really awesome sets that he's done. But he does that on his personal cards, or even some that he submits to Tops. Or I don't know if he's with. I think it's Upper Deck and Reddit. But yeah, he does that. He'll add the paper, trace out the character, cut it out with an X-Acto knife, and then put it back on top, and then take a paintbrush or a toothbrush and flick the paint around it, and then peel it off, and then it's finished. And that's what I want to do with that. And if Tops doesn't want that, then I'll just do that on my person. That'll be my personal branding thing. But we got Rexaroni here. I have to shift his head because his head's all twisted to the side because I'm see my proportions off because I'm looking at it like this. So when I was sketching it, it's sketched crooked. So I gotta hold my mouth the other way. But it's a rough sketch, so we'll straighten them out on the inking process because that's gonna go with. Oh, oh, I just thought about it. So basically, Topps is gonna get your Disney cards, halftones, or any kind of stickers on the card, but what you're describing would be absolutely fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to put nothing on the card like a sticker or anything like that. I just want to add like a raised kind of 3D element to it, but it's on the top of the card, and it's not something that um you know what I'm getting at. No, here's a meme for you. The Tops is gonna get your cards, and they're gonna be looking at them, and as they're walking to the shredder, they're gonna be like, "Hey, hey, hey, dude thinks he's funny over here. We got a real comedian on our hands, boys. Shred him." Oh, yeah, this is crazy. Is this real life right now? Yuck it up, asshole. This is what we think of your princesses. I hope your princesses like cold steel blades because they're about to get cut up. Ain't no fairy tale ending for these girls. No more knight in shining armor. I don't even know what Cad Bane sounds like, so that would be my impression of what Cad Bane would sound like, um, shredding up Topps cards. So there you go. You get a little extra with your stream. Let's see. We got this one. I'm gonna fix the SketchUp. rough sketches done. So that's 4 kind of. Rogue, Captain America. Bad Batch, Slughead, various characters, Rex. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you popping in and hanging out. I needed the laugh too, because it gets a little, when the kids and the wife are not here, it's quiet. So it's always a pleasure. It's always good to have some extra laughs. Speaking of, I'm probably gonna have to hop off here in a minute too to go get those little shits. So yeah, well, let me know if you get it if you figure out how to get it together, because I'm still trying to figure mine out. So yeah, not sure about that. Whoa, I had Hunter Biden's laptop just followed me. So hey, there we go. We found it. Thank you for the laughs. All right, brother. Have a good one and catch up with you soon. It just popped up. I was like, whoa, they found it. They found the laptops. And he's following me. Come here. We got him. Podcast and stream. All right. Well, I think it is also that time for me to pop off here. Go pick up my little ones, kind of get some other stuff knocked out. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out. And be on the lookout for next time. Might be on tonight, might not. We'll see. But stay tuned. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.